Hey everyone, I'm Christy Knutson, a senior in the Exhibit Design program at BSU. I'm excited to share with you my solution for a challenge that beMatrix presented to BSU, which is to design a 30 by 30 pop-up retail store for a sports team with an experience tied along with it. The team that I designed for was the Chicago Cubs. This pop-up space will be in the park at Wrigley, which sits in the heart of Wrigleyville. It's a beautiful open area for farmers markets, community events, and becomes a backyard for Wrigley Field on game days, where ticket holders can continue celebrating before, during, and following a game. The experience all starts when tickets are purchased online. Instead of being sent in a boring envelope, they will be sent in a circular package similar in size to an icebreaker's mint container. When the fan opens the package, there will be one RFID bracelet for each number of tickets that were purchased and an invite encouraging them to bring their family to the pop-up store. With the RFID bracelet, the Cubs organization will be able to record the flow of traffic within a 2-mile radius of the park at Wrigley, along with the other marketing data that could be collected. This will help the future experiences to be tailored to the majority of the Cub fans. The bracelets will be their entrance to the game instead of tickets and can have payment information already on it for their convenience if they choose to do so. This pop-up store will showcase an app that a fan would potentially download for a game that they are going to. Baseball is a long game, and it takes some understanding to thoroughly enjoy it. And since there are baseball lovers of all ages, there will be different levels of complexity to choose from on the app. At iPads in demo mode, they will be able to try out the interactive, real-time app that teaches the user the basics of baseball by making decisions play-by-play of the game that they are actually watching. But it will be only exclusive to people that are physically at the game and registered with their RFID bracelet because we want to encourage people to be in the stadium and enjoying a ball game with their family. They will also be able to see the conveniences that come along with downloading the app, such as having food and drinks delivered right to your seat so you don't have to miss a play. This experience will be a profit for the Cubs organization. It will produce revenue by charging money per game for each user and having merchandise inside the pop-up store for fans to purchase. By scanning their RFID bracelet inside the store, they will receive a freebie to use at the game, such as a special edition Cubs hat to wear around. This will encourage people to come back and scan their RFID bracelet to receive a new item at each game and collect them all. Overall, this space will capture the aesthetic of the Chicago Cubs brand. The team has relatively young players and is perceived as a new and innovative team, even though it has been around for a long time. By adding the use of technology to the experience of going to a Cubs game, it reflects their brand perfectly. The structure of the beMatrix panels are inspired by postmodernism, which is a departure from modernism. Some architecture within this design style can be kind of crazy, but I was inspired by the layers, curves, and spontaneity of this style. Not the type of architecture that deconstructs the building, but rather adds layers and depth with the uses of curves and simple straight lines here and there. Specifically the architecture done by Frank Gehry, who designed the amphitheater in Chicago's Millennium Park and the Louis Vuitton Foundation in Paris. I found that these structures had similar profiles to the Cubs logo, and it was out of the ordinary of what you would normally see in Wrigleyville. Since this pop-up store is surrounded by massive industrial structures, I pulled elements from the industrial design style with a sprinkle of contemporary for the material and lighting choices for the interior. Typically, the industrial style uses dark metals, different types of woods, gears, pipes, and other raw salvaged materials. By using a cool black slate flooring and contrasting it with warm, light-toned wood, it will give the space that hint of industrialism, while white walls keep the space feeling open and clean and not so dark and gloomy like a lot of other industrial spaces can be. It's more of an Apple store feel than an REI co-op store, more Old Navy than Hollister. In the 30 by 30 store, the LED skins along the back wall will be playing a looping video with graphics that are showcasing the app and parts of the baseball game that the app is demoing with. There are curved LED skins as the entrance that are attached with the use of a custom attachment that allows the LED skins to be next to one another at a 10-degree angle, creating a seamless and gradual curve for the entrance. The space easily closes up by attaching standard frames along the front of the retail store. These panels and other retail necessities can be stored in the storage area along the back wall. Inside the exhibit, all of the furniture you see is made out of beMatrix panels, such as the desks, the bar height tables, and the retail shelves. I feel that this pop-up store for the Chicago Cubs will bring a new level of entertainment, knowledge, and love for the game of baseball. I would also like to thank beMatrix for presenting this challenge to Bemidji State's exhibit design students and pushing us as designers to create fantastic spaces and environments with your modular system. Thanks and have a great day.